Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with day 3 of 12 days of Christmas Scraplifts over at Scrap Squad. Be sure and check out their Facebook site where they post a new Scraplift every day for the first 12 days of December instead of their normal Friday weekly lifts. And this is the original today. It's awesome. It's like little squares in the form of a Christmas tree with some greenery and some sprigs and one photo and some gifts down here. I don't have any gifts in my embellishments. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do houses and bears and penguins. And I love how the splatters kind of cover the tree and also the just kind of in the area around. So what I've done ahead of time is I used my square punch, or one of my square punches, and punched a whole slew of squares the same size from a lot of the pattern papers that I have used on my first 2 days layouts. And I decided where the bottom of my tree was going to be. I drew a line with a pen. I laid out, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares, and I laid them wonky, and then I did 8, 7, maybe 7, 6, 5, whatever. I brought it up to the top of a tree. And then I I watered down some white acrylic paint and got a brush in it and laid these 2 sheets of paper like this, and then did my splattering. So it's splattered all over. I've got some spots that are more opaque than others, but I like that the splatters cover the tree and also the red field. And I absolutely love this red paper and wanted to use it for a background because it so perfectly matches the Santa hat that Ava's wearing in this photo. And the original photo is over on this side. I'm going to do mine on this side because of the way she's facing. So I'm just gonna, right now I'm gonna put this aside because everything else that I'm gonna do is about decorating the tree, adding some greenery back behind the photo. I've already added 1 layer behind the photo, and I think that's all I'm gonna do. I have a card of, and I hope I can find my title that came from this card. Where did it go? Okay, guys, I've lost a piece. Okay, let's continue. Here it is. Okay. This was 2 brads. This was a little thing that kind of went across here. And then I pulled these larger brads. I'm going to let those be decorations. At the moment, I'm not thinking of using these smaller brads, although if I had thought about it beforehand, before I glued these on, and I did 1 flat, 1 on foam, 1 flat, 1 on foam. I alternated as I went up the tree, and my final one is actually flat, and it's shorter than the rest, and I'm going to put a star up there. So this is a My Mind's Eye brad set that came with a Mind the Scrap December kit, maybe last year, maybe the year before. So that's what I'm using there. This paper, I have no idea what it is, but I used it in my last layout. This came actually from that same My Mind's Eye. I pulled the brad out of the center of this poinsettia, and I'm going to kind of mount it right there, or maybe right in there. I like that idea. So let me kind of paste that in. Okay, and that'll give me kind of the placement of where I need to lay the photo. I think I'll do it right there. And then I'm going to use this fa la la. What I did here was I left the brads on there at the ends. I cut them off so that they wouldn't show outside. And then I put foam over them and then another layer of foam. So that gives me the kind of the height that I need. Let me go ahead and get this down. I did the same thing here. This piece right here is a limited edition numbered pin from Doodlebug that was done for scrapbook.com. And I got it as a free gift for ordering something from scrapbook.com last year. So I've had this pen for that long, and this is the first time I'm finally using it. I just think it's perfect right there. But it has these holders, so I had to build up my foam to be as thick as those so that my photo isn't all wonky on the page. Okay, and that works. That kind of helps hold that up. Okay, and now I want this to be my title, so I'm going to let it kind of come out from there. And it's on foam, so it's up as high and kind of as important as that. Let me affix the aforementioned star. I had you saw me pull off that little paper clip, and I wish I could use it, but I had since determined that the, there we go, got that there, okay. Since determined that the, this red really kind of doesn't go with that, and I needed the fa la la to be close to it, so I'm gonna leave that to use another year. Okay, the next thing I want to do are the things that are going to go down here. It's not necessarily anything you would expect at the bottom of a Christmas tree, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to have this bear beside this house. I don't know if I want the penguin over here by the bear or over here by the house. I have some trees. These trees could go here. Let me do that. And I've got some other trees, little wood trees that I thought I had pulled one out. Here's one right here. So let me put another piece of foam on here. I'll kind of put that there. Maybe do this next to it. I have maybe that one should go there. How about these two here? and I'll have them kind of a little bit at wonky angles, kind of like these are. Then let me see if my penguin wants to go over here or not. I have used so much foam today, and I know I have sheets of it, or parts of sheets of it all over the table. Okay, I'm gonna do this and have him kind of overlapping that tree. And I think I'll do this house here. It's going to be kind of a little neighborhood scene. I want to save some to put around on there. I thought I had a different kind of tree. Let me check just for a minute. Ah, I know. Here. I have my purple. I've got these trees. Let me see. Do I want the red one? I think I like the green polka dotted one. Let me get a little bit better coating of glue on here. And I'm going to actually check the camera right now, because last video I made, the camera shut off rather unexpectedly. Okay, I'm going to put this one down here. I'm just kind of doing my typical over embellishing here, and I'm using things that have been in my Christmas stash for forever. This doesn't need to go there, I don't think. So I think I may, what can I use right down in here? Maybe, well, I'll figure out something as we go along. Okay, now, I know that I want this reindeer here. And he's got a little foam dot back here, and it's kind of lost some of its adhesive, so I've restored that. I've got this tree, this and this house and this house and this little tree are perspectives from Bramble Fox. I'm going to use the red house. I'm going to put the glue all along the bottom so that it kind of doesn't matter if it shows. I'm going to put it right there so it's got the little a contrasting color showing through the windows. I've got this green tree that maybe could go, I like that idea where it's maybe, I think I need it here. I'm going to put the adhesive on the trunk. So again, you don't see just a spot of adhesive underneath the tree. So that's there, and where shall we put this one? Oh, I know what I'm going to put there. I have a little tiny snowman. So I've got those. I'm going to put this one right in here, because it kind of looks like, this is a piece of Pink Fresh paper, and this is kind of the same style of tree, that modern kind of tree that they've got. So now I'm going to use my foam tape to cut some foam to go inside these brads. These are the brads that I took the prongs off of. So let me do this one, I don't know, maybe right there. And I'll do another one kind of up here. And I have to do it so that there are ornaments on the tree. Let me put that so that the berries are facing the right way. I don't know if that matters. Here's a nice red one that would look nice, let's say right there. And then I've got a dark green one that can go up towards the top. This is the fun part. Let's see, maybe right there. And then I've got some tiny lights. Let me get the light bulbs. There I have, what do I have? 4, 5, and let's see, 6. Okay, and I think these probably came from a one of the Advent calendar boxes from Redefined Creative. Here's my little snowman, and let me do a bit of adhesive, and I apologize for how slow I'm working because I'm having to adjust my field of vision, and I know you're tired of hearing about that. Okay, there. Now I'm gonna kind of also put some of the wooden snowflakes on the tree. I've got several different sizes, and I'll try to graduate the sizes as I... Okay, and I've got jewels. This is fun, because you can't over-decorate a tree, right? 1, 2, let's put this one here. And I'll put one, let's see, maybe, how about right here? And now I'm going to do one of the bulbs there, and I'd better go ahead and put them on. And I'm going to do another one here. If I could see better and could, see, 1, 2, let's go here with one. This yellow one will stand out among these colors. 3, and then I'll do a red one over here on the green. Anyway, if I could have cut little foam pieces that were, or used, if I had tiny pop dots, which I have not bought in ages because I used this foam tape and kind of cut it as small as I want. But if I had thought to do that, it would be easier to do a line, you know, connecting them. Let's see, well, maybe we need one, let's see, from there up to here. And I will try to find some thread. I'll do this off camera, but I will add some, I'll do this one here. I'll try to start it maybe right in here and then kind of twirl it around and wind it around so that it touches each of these, and I'll just put a dab of glue and hope that they it looks like lights that are strung on. Now I could have used these because they actually really have the string attached, but I kind of, after I got that, I sort of tried to dry fit and see how that might work, and I just didn't like it. So now I've got these kind of puffy balls. I need to put a big glop of glue. That's an official crafting term, glop. Here, I think all of these that I have are green, but a couple of them aren't glittery, don't have the foil through them. That's a lot of green kind of up in there. I'll have to correct that with some jewels. Let's see, maybe right here. And maybe one, should I do one there? Or how about right there? Okay. I have these little mittens. I'm going to let them attach there. I've got a sweater. Do I have room for the sweater on this page? Possibly not. I have this cap, and it might, where might it want to go? It might want to go right there. And I'm letting it kind of hang over, and I'm putting it on squares that have foam underneath them so that when they hang over, it creates some dimension. Okay, now let's do jewels. A little bit of the adhesive there. Let's do a blue one right there. Another blue one maybe, let's see, here. And a purple one. We don't have any purple in this tree, and we need to have some, right? So I'm trying to kill all of my Christmas supplies, so one of these days I can get some new ones. And I have these from the Advent calendar box and from various and sundry collections. This is a wood leaf that broke off of something, and I'm just going to kind of scooch it right under there just to add a little bit of dimension so you can see in contrast how high up that is. I have a gumdrop here. Is there room for a gumdrop anywhere? Maybe right here with this other candy. But maybe what I want there is this Hershey's Kiss. Let's do that. That is so cute. And I can let, it has a little paper sticking out of the Hershey's Kiss, says Be Merry. And I can let that overlap the photo. So it's like Ava is saying, Be Merry. Okay, I had to put 2 layers of foam to get it to overlap, but there you go. It worked. Now let's see what else we have that might want to use. I've got another little snowflake, and I might put it right there off the tree. It's kind of right there. I've got a cup of hot cocoa. Nobody puts a cup of hot cocoa on their tree, so I'll save that with the sweater. The gumdrop could go right there. Let's do that. I love this idea. I think last year I did one that had a the tree was made of embellishments, and I loved it. There's a star, and I've got some other stars. This one is a blue star. I may want to put it right here, and I will make sure I'm using only stars that are smaller than the main star. Let me, with that in mind, I'm going to use this one. And then I'll use this one, maybe right here. And this dark green one, there's too much green up there. Ooh, I might use it right on top of that tree. Nope, I'm going to go right here. And I've got a red. I'll save those for other, I've got a small red one. And I'll do it right there. This blue one maybe right here. I maybe wasn't going to use it because it was kind of close to the size of that one, but I like it. Okay, I think I'm done. I will, as I said, off camera, get some twine or thread and start trying to string and kind of twirl around the tree so that it gets to all of these light bulbs so that it looks like they're strung on the tree. And it does not bother me at all that my tree doesn't have a trunk or a pot and a pile of gifts around it. I accomplished several things. A, I scrapped that adorable photo, and B, I used lots and lots of my Christmas supplies, and I'm really happy. Love the red background myself. I'm not sure how appropriate that is. I wish I had about 20 sheets of the navy blue paper that I used on my first 2 days left, because I'd like to have used that as the background for this too. So clearly I need to order some more of that. Thank you for watching. Be sure and check out Scrap Squad's 12 Days of Christmas Scraplifts and join the group, join in, and you can lift these anytime you want. You don't have to do one every day. You can do them, wait till March when things have quieted down, and then do them then. But I guarantee you'll love the lifts. So again, here's the original, And here's mine. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.